We got 2 or 3 every bit bigger than him, and we got one getting ready to join us too, and Brian Gibson. So that's just why this team is getting so much better.
Cox on the wing, bounce feed just outside the block. Good drop step move, and it's put up and in, and a foul is called. Jeremy Marseille schooling the defender down in low.
I always think there's a place for Jeremy Marseille to play. He seems to have so much more ability and talent that he's really gotten out of himself here, and I know he had a half year of not playing for ineligibility, whatever reason, but moves like that, every now and then he shows you a major bright spot.
And he completes the three-point play. Marseille with 5 points off the Hillcat bench. Played in only half the games previously. This team starting 8-0. He played in 4 games, averaged 2 points. Jeremy Marseille, the senior on this club from Rockland, New York. Shot altered. Partial tip by Edwards underneath the rim. Rutherford spins out of the pack. He'll dribble in the forecourt. Give it to Edwards. Kenny will skip it on the wing. Ewings shoots the 3. Missed it a little bit long. Rebound Marseille, and a foul call.
You know, Kenny Edwards, they got him playing out in the wing. Usually Kenny's always in the high-low post, and he's just so unselfish. He has shots he can take out there, but he does not feel he's a good three-point shooter, so he turns them down and gets it to the other side. Good ball reversal. Alex Ewings gets a good shot. But Kenny Edwards is all about the team.
Marseille at the line. His first free throw attempts tonight. He had not attempted a free throw this season until that three-point play that he converted just moments ago. And now he hits the first of 2 here. Rogers State double bonus rest of the way. The first of 2 here. Rogers State double bonus rest of the way. 2:32 to go first half. Cats have built a 41-19 lead. Second, good. Marseille, good stroke.
I'm telling you, put Jeremy Marseille on their team, he's an absolute stud. Jeremy Marseille does have ability, and it's nice to see him doing something.
2:25 left first half here at the Expo in Claremore. 42-19, the Cats up by 23. Action here, the Expo in Claremore. Worthy missed dribble, it's stolen away. He hit the deck, up ahead, 3-on-2. Edwards to Marseille, lays it up and in. After he had trouble corralling that pass, finally gathered in, and now Marseille with 9 points off the bench. 46-21, under a minute to go. Ryan Jackson, 25 to score. Rogers State women off until conference play starts back up. That's right before the new year. New Year's Eve night down in Shawnee, Oklahoma against St. Gregory's, December 31st. The Hillcat women won against John Brown on Saturday and come from behind fashion, 72-64. Good win for Amy Williams Ball Club, because now you're 9-3 and you're 3-1 in the league, squarely in that number 4 slot early on in conference play. And you're going to face an undefeated St. Gregory 9-0 with a victory here in non-conference play tonight against Ecclesia. That wraps up the Hillcat halftime show. We'll take a break, come back at the start of the second half. Wholesale substitution after Rogers State turned the ball over on the ball coming the other way, inbound. 14:44 to go second half. 55-36. Mo Rutherford checks in along with Donald Williams, Kenny Edwards, Larry Cox, and Jeremy Marseille. Second 5 in this game here tonight against Ecclesia. Non-conference hoops on this Monday from Claremore. Glad you're with us. Here's Reed, looked like he traveled. A couple of crossovers, couldn't beat Mo. Jackson steps into a 3, and it spins around the heel, bounces out. Hit the iron 3 times. Edwards rebounds for RSU. Front court feed to Williams on the wing, into the post. Marseille, another drop step move to the rim, and he lays it through.
How many good moves have we seen Jeremy Marseille make? Those are good, solid post moves.
11 for Jeremy Marseille. 14-10 to play in the game. Corner pass for Ecclesia. Eichler will drive, bank it up and through. Nobody on that side defending. And Eichler, who's hit 3 triples in this game, now has 13 points. Here's Marseille. He'll fake, throw it to Edwards on the wing. 57-38. Skip to Williams. He'll penetrate, pull back, go to Mo. Pass at the foul line. Marseille, 16-footer, good.
If you just showed up tonight, you'd think Jeremy Marseille was a real good player. And he is. I mean, I've seen it over the years. I've seen bright spots. But tonight, he's playing within himself, playing patient. Looks great.
It's a chance to even broaden your bench more with conference play looming back in.
And now top 5 again. That's great.
It's all about recruiting, my friend.
It definitely is that. Any coaches listening, don't ever forget it. You ain't going to out-coach people. but you can outget players.
What a feed by Williams to Marseille. He found Marseille with that little back cut, shed the defender, and Marseille freed himself for a moment. Jeremy Marseille with 16 points for RSU. Gotta think he's nearing a career high, if not already has it. Pull up at the elbow for Ecclesia. Bryant Jackson collected underneath at the baseline by Edwards. Up to Rutherford, to Williams in the corner. Hands it off underneath the block. Shot rejected, and Marseille retrieves it right back and puts it up and in for 17 and 18 points in the game.
And a strong move. He got hit in the body too, but Jeremy Marseille looks like an All-American today.
Marseille, a new Rogers State career high out of Rockland, New York. Pull up, jumper. Jackson missed it left elbow, full on the wing against the zone. He'll lob it into the paint. It was deflected high in the air and stolen. Ecclesia ball. Shot clock off, 12 seconds. Here comes Jackson in the front court, throws it, Mo, up ahead, Hammond won't take it, he lets Marseille go in and jam it through. 5 seconds to go. Jeremy Marseille, a new career high. It's a night to remember for the senior from Rockland, New York. He has 20 to pace Rogers State. Less than a second, and there it is. The horn sounds, and the game is over. And Rogers State finishes emphatically with a Jeremy Marseille two-handed dunk, and 97-61's the final. Rogers State wins it by 36, and I think a much better performance on the home-and-home return favor here tonight in Claremore as compared to that game November 28th over in Springdale, Arkansas against Ecclesia College.